Yes and hello, I'm Darthleon and welcome to another session of Persona 5 Royale. It's probably gonna be a short one tonight because I was at the doctor, Sigma, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't anything too big a deal, but I'm honestly kind of tired. That's pretty much it. But you know, we're pretty much done with this game regardless. Like, we're going to be doing free time stuff, so it's not like we're incredibly pressed for time, is it? Admittedly, I don't even know what I was planning to do tonight. Um, let's just check in on, like, how many days? 11. That makes we need one for Yusuke. We need where's Sumire? Sumire is on 8, so we need at least 3 more for Sumire. And if in the off chance we get a double chance for the final upgrade for Sakura and for Yusuke, that's pretty much the whole thing, right? And if we get like an extra day for Mementos, I'm not sure if we're even going to be going to Mementos, or like if there's anything we need to do in Mementos. Might probably do it on like 2 days remaining. Well, okay, that's whatever. We're gonna be doing what we can in here. I mean, if we're aiming for Sumire, might as well like go to who's in Shinjuku? Oh yeah. I don't care for Oya. Alright, let's go to the darts. Make sure that Sumire has a fun time. Just to like make sure that she's not going to have any problems with us. Needing to do like extra days stuff, if that makes any sense. Alright, yeah, let's play darts. We'll invite Sumire. Admittedly, doing billiards is probably less time consuming and will also, yeah, I mean, besides Haru, honestly I think it's probably better to just play billiards, right?
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
We even had like that wild super trickshot thing we actually read through.
Sure.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
So that's what you mean.
What unique poster. I can see this. I can see keen beauty. The way the balls are positioned, I need to make a difficult shot to clear this. What? What are you? Is this an actual shot? Can you not do it in any other way? That pose. Are you going for that shot? Holy cow, that's actually kind of impressive. Now that's what I call a masse shot.
That was amazing!
Wow, that was amazing! It was like magic.
I knew you could do it.
You actually pulled off the shot. That's why you're our leader. Looks like your challenge brought everyone together. Well, alright, seems that's the maximum they get for this. Technical damage will knock down enemy? Honestly, I think I should be doing this like the whole time. I should be playing billiards the whole time. I know this is like 160 hours in. It might be too late to realize that. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though,
Wow.
thanks to playing billiards, I think you've learned about making bold decisions. I mean, that's whatever. Bro, like, second playthrough through this game must be freaking goated though. Like, if you know this kind of bullshit. Like, oh, okay, play billiards and that's gonna make every boss fight ever, like, super easy because knockdowns will. allow you to do like button passes. Like they don't teach you that kind of stuff. Like whatever. Hmm. I'm so cramped in all these fluffy clothes. Now for today's train news. Cold wave expected to accompany snowfall in Tokyo. It is likely that a large cold wave will hit the Kanto region. Oh no! Articuno is on attack! Companies with high employee satisfaction on the rise. Many workers have provided very positive responses. Crime rate reaches record-breaking low. Number of incidents is down by more than half compared to last year. Why is this so hard to read? Snow. Brr, it's getting colder already.
Morning.
Morning. It's another cold day.
Hey.
You know, the public's been acting kind of weird lately, huh? Even the people around me are talking differently now, and they're really weirdly optimistic. It's the same thing in town too. Everyone seems kind of restless. This is part of Dr. Marcus' power, isn't it? It's possible.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't happened to everyone yet. But if we don't change Dr. Marcus' heart by the deadline, we're not even going to realize that something is wrong anymore. We have to win no matter what.
Oh, have you heard?
I was talking to my friends from overseas recently. They keep introducing me to new slang I've never heard of. Well, English slang is constantly evolving with the times. Bro, this is from 2017. This is gonna be actually cringe. Textbook English is more static. It's so lame. But sometimes you can work out the meaning behind slang through context clues. Some are just natural extensions of English language constructs that have already been in place for years. Others might combine normal words, or use more common phrases in new and unusual ways. Take Take thirsty for instance. Ordinary, it describes a need for a drink. That's a pretty serious need, right? But as slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate. Like a boy who won't stop asking you out. Oh, when hungry? Honestly, it's not. Either slang has frozen in the last 5 years or so. Wow, no, not even 5, more like 7. Either slang has really frozen in the last 7 years, or like those are just like goated.
I need an answer.
So here's a test, Mr. Mamilla. Would you say you're feeling a little salty? What would salty mean if used in the slang sense? Alright, I'll help. I don't need you to help. So we need to figure out what salty means in the slang sense. Maybe there are clues in words like it. You can call someone sweet, right? What does it mean when describing a person? I mean, kind-hearted, I guess? Yeah, you're right. And it has a pretty positive connotation. So what kind of connotation would salty have in this context? I mean, negative? Yeah, I think so too. After all, people only describe food as salty when the salt overpowers everything else. Agree to disagree. So if it's a negative connotation, then it have to mean someone's feeling bad somehow. And it's probably something you can say about yourself or other people. So with all that in mind, salty probably means... Okay, that's actually quite difficult. It might be just resentful, but also salty. Like it's when you're salty, okay. Salty means you're actually kind of mad and sad for losing a video game or something, right? Like you're not molding, but you're kind of salty, right? I'm sure this makes sense for sure. Like alien language stuff. you're you're not as angry as molding, but you're like salty. I think I'm going to say resentful is correct, but it is both angry and sad.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so too. It makes me think of someone who's ready to pick a fight, you know? If you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful. Yeah, sounds about right. Phew, that was a rough one. Not really.
This is it.
Good.
Excellent. Yeah, it means that you resent something. Other flavor-based descriptors apply to people too, like sweet or sour. Slang can be rooted in many origins, common words, acronyms, and of course, portmanteaus. For example, molding, which is a portmanteau of mad and balding. So mad you're balding. Have you ever heard of the word frenemy? It's a portmanteau for friend and enemy. Think something like a rival, or an enemy who acts friendly with you.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. So, more fun than Staffel standard English, right? But it's good to learn the rules before you break them. If anyone wants to learn some extra slang vocab, it would positively be wow. I would be positively psyched to offer some bonus lessons. Frenemies, huh? I've had enough of backstabbing. Akechi, you asshole! You look tired. Wanna blow off some steam at the batting cages? I don't think I do. Well, Haru wants to speak, but Haru has drawn the short straw by never being friends with us. Or of never being friends with us. Unfortunately, it seems that Sumiri is unavailable. So I guess we just hope this is Yusuke. And so it is. Alright, Yusuke.
Indeed.
Our only option now is to wait until the proposed date. What do you plan on passing the time until then, Ren? Let's work on our deal real quick. So you wish to take advantage of our deal, I understand. Let's create... I think it was a magic attack. No? Was it the physical? No? Did I never get what I wanted there? Okay, let's... Wait, come on, dude. I just want to, like, let's work on a deal.
I see.
Let's create then. No, wait, I want to duplicate.
Indeed.
Ah, pain.
I see.
Okay, duplicate for sure. Okay, matches have been magic, right? Atomic Flare might be a choice. Let's pick physical. I remember it was something. Maybe I just don't remember what it was. Could it be Thermopylae? Give me. I don't know what that is. Go. Give me a copy of that.
Very well.
Haha, my brush is aflame. It's as if it has a mind of its own.
Beautifully executed.
Awesome. Alright, and we can spend some time together as well. I want to hang out with you. I can become closer, and I feel my bond will grow stronger soon. Okay. So what's your call? Yeah, I will spend time with him. You see, I entered my piece into Kanganabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak.
Let us be off.
Come, let us go. It is being held at the same museum as last time. Yusuke's painting won the competition.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with. Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
It turned out well.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, It's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You provoke Yusuke on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude.
So he pretended to be like the other guy?
Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
Do you mean Madarame?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
He did get there in a way.
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Wait, so he actually cared a little?
Sensei.
That was another aspect of him.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Why?
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame.
That's why he's offering it to you.
I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
You should grab the opportunity, I think.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
Actually, it feels pretty normal. Are you sure about this?
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me.
From time to time.
I knew that you wouldn't abandon me in until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
I feel a strong bond with Yusuke.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
So that's why we never needed to change that guy's heart, huh?
All right. All right. Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
That's such a wild design, wow.
All right.
Yusuke's persona Goemon has transformed into Kamo Susan. Oh, Susanoo?
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble. Now then, shall we go?
Sure.
In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Okay. Let's see what he has available. Evade fire. I mean, it seems good for him, but at this point I don't much care for it.
Thought as much.
Hey, I figured you might be back soon. Oh, alright. Good for you, I suppose. Well, not a lot to do at night, to be perfectly honest. Let's just see what people did. We might just like spend some time with Iwai. Sounds promising. Let's see if he's available. Like, night is kind of like boring, I suppose. Yeah, Velvet Room is close enough to what it was right there, but whatever. Alright, let's see if he's available for hangouts. And let's also spend some time in, like, this thing. Yeah, let's give 2 shots of it. Not bad. Maybe I'm imagining things, but for a split second, I thought I smelled something terrible. Well, that stinks. Alright.
Sheesh.
The New Year's crowd usually isn't this damn peppy. Just looking at them drives me nuts. Well, at least you're still as laid back as ever. So, what do you want today? For starters, let's just like do this. Not a lot of money, honestly.
Be grateful.
Yeah, I am grateful, I suppose.
Okay.
Let's customize
Alright, which
Ren's gun.
You know, a high-power receiver might be just what this baby needs. Keeps it stable, and you don't lose out on power.
If you say so. I mean, you say that though, but like that's a pretty good increase in power, but you say it's accurate, it's not that accurate. Whatever. I mean, if you say
Good.
I should do it, I will go for it. Alright.
Come again.
Don't forget to do some maintenance on the guns.
What's up?
Alright, let's work. Work? work. There's nothing else I need to do. I acquired Tsuda's name. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need to go to Mementos. Alright. Then, fine, whatever. Let's spend some time with... Yeah. We will spend time with other Iwai or, yeah. It's whatever. Don't... Chihaya, yeah. Omiya-san. Omiya-san. Things have been so strange lately. No matter whose fortune or anything, there's nothing but joy and good times ahead. It's almost uncanny. It's nice that everyone's happy, but why does it make me feel so anxious? Well then, what would you like to do? What would you like to do today? Let's do a verification thing. I've been waiting for you. You won't believe what happened. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon. Now, please take a seat.
The thing is,
Recently, my reputation has really started shooting up. A lot of my clients live very happy too. I even managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that had once seemed inevitable. I suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will, like what you have. I wish I could do more though. Are you on a break right now, Mifune-kun?
what?
Fukurai-san? So you're the apprentice I've heard so much about? I've been wondering, why are you so interested in Mifune-kun? I like fortune telling. That's why you volunteered to apprentice under her? You must be quite a big fan. That aside, I have to commend you on your judgment in choosing Mifune-kun. Her fortunes are like a light, guiding lost lambs through the unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
By the way, Amamiya-san, this here is Fukarai-san. He's the chairman of the ATP. Alright, you don't know what the ATP is yet. It stands for Assembly of Divine Power. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing events and seminars. We also sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs. They are a large part of our business. Fukurai-san. Fukurai-san, that reminds me, Yakoda-kun. Yakoda-kun was telling me you've been acting a little strange recently. More importantly, it seems you started falling behind on your holy stone sales quota. Is everything okay? Yes, I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. Fukurai-san, I'm not sure how effective these holy stones really are. Excuse me? Well, do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside, lost and confused? Do you remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a shitty club with no place to turn? It was me. Are you saying you no longer have trust in someone who's done so much for you? That's not it. But enough of the skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as the Maiden of Relief. Rid the futures of those unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the holy stones. Maiden of Relief? That's a nickname I gave her over the ADP. Beautiful, don't you think? You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Don't you remember writing down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? If you don't carry your weight as the Maiden of Relief, you'll be exactly that, a monster. Leave her alone. Amamiya-san. Fine, if you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune-kun, the ATP is the only place you'll ever belong. Haha. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one though. Anyway, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster? What's a maiden of relief? Just the title they used for me over at the 8B.
But
By the way, it was pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman back there. I would never have been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone. But your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often. I can send a strong result from Chihaya.
All right.
Even so, the chairman seems serious about the whole Holy Stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas, and there's a huge penalty for resigning from my post. I suppose my fate is impossible to change now after all. Anyway, I should close up for the day.
until next time.
Good night. I'm sorry about the day. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate. But whenever I face that German, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to. We'll work on it together. Hearing that makes me happy, but I feel like it's not good for me. I don't want to have to keep relying on you. I'm going to think about all this a little more. Thank you once again for today. I'll see you next time.
Well, shall we begin?
Well then, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well,
Yeah, we know what's happening, but we don't really have anything to do at this point, do we? Like, besides maybe having
what do you
borrowed a
wanna do?
book. Let's just sleep.
Yeah.
I guess sleep is important for kids your age. Sleep tight. I dreamed that Toya and I went to the beach, but the waves washed away my swimming tracks. I'm glad that was just a dream. Really, with Toya?
That's odd.
Who could have made that announcement? At any rate, let's return to our lesson for tomorrow.
Yep.
We didn't really have any books to. Snow's coming tomorrow. Think we'll get a real blizzard? Who knows? You rarely even see snow in Tokyo. I'm predicting heavy snowfall. But it's gonna be wet snow, so it won't really pile up so much. Sources, some guy on TV. Oh no, my flowery beds! I should go check on them. I'm sure they'll be fine. But if you need help with them, I'll do what I can. Indeed, Ryuji can as well. Man, you can't just volunteer me. Not that I wouldn't though. You need any heavy lifting done, I'm your guy. Actually, if the snow's gonna be that bad, you think it might have some effect on the metaverse too? We might as well keep it in mind when we plan for tomorrow. I mean, we're mostly going to be trying to spend time with,
Hey.
like, Sumire. Let's actually check if, like, Shibuya, that would be Yusuke. Can we, like, they usually would approach me, wouldn't they? Like, when people wanted to apologize, they would approach me, not the other way around. But let's just check on them.
Hey, can I bother you for a sec? Hey.
Let's Okay, this is probably the apology, whatever, but let's actually check with like Sumire just to like make sure, right? I just hope everything goes my way, like timing wise. It's really unfortunate to do this, but now we're just waiting for Dr. Maruki. I feel so anxious. It's like waiting for a competition to begin. We have to stop Dr. Maruki. I promise to give it everything I've got. So I wanted to tell you something today. Maybe I have a little bit of May I have a little bit of your time? Yeah. Alright. It will grow soon. Let's hang out with her then.
Senpai.
Senpai, thank you so much. But as to where we'd go, if possible, I'd like to go somewhere we can have a quiet conversation. We need a cafe. We have a cafe.
I see.
Oh, LeBlanc. I suppose we would be able to talk in peace there. If that's really okay, I'd head over there. Sorry for dropping in on you like this. I hope it's not too much trouble. I mean, uh, it's probably fine. Yeah, it's no problem. Thank you. I just need to talk to you about something in person. Wow, it smells great. Thank you. It's really good. Something about this is relaxing.
Please,
I
listen
think
to me.
I think I'll be ready to show Coach Hiraguchi my performance soon. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to be there when I do. Is that okay? Yep. Great, I'm so glad. But that's not what I came here to talk about. Do you remember what I said when we went clothes shopping? I talked about wanting to see me and how that helped me stop worrying. Yeah, of course I remember. I'm so glad you remember. I was thinking about Kazumi. I wonder how she must have felt, thinking she didn't want to lose to me, and wanting me to watch her. Maybe what she had. That's what we had in common. We both wanted someone specific to see our efforts, to see us as we are. As long as we have that someone watching us, we can stay strong.
So,
So I finally realized something. I think part of Kazumi's strength came from that. I was the one she was thinking of. I never heard her say it, but maybe she'd been trying to tell me through her performance. Haha, I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. I'm such an idiot. But I'm glad I finally realized it. Even as worthless as I am, I hope I helped Kazumi somehow. I mean, you're not worthless, come on. Come on, you stupid idiot. Right, I have to believe in myself. Kazumi is beyond any apologies I could give her. I can't tell her how I feel. She'll never see me perform. That's reality, and it happened because of me. I've been running away from that for a long time. But I'm done running now. It's time for me to stand on my own 2 feet. I want to live for both of us now, for the sake of everything we've wanted. I want to grow even stronger. Even if I'd end up in tears from falling at a meeting, or if the pressure's too much for me sometimes. With Kazumi's confidence and the grace she recognized in me, I'm going to keep moving up. I'm going to show Kazumi who Sumire Yoshizawa really is. I can send a strong result from Sumire. Okay, that's cool.
All right.
you know,
And so now that I'm committed to, not running away from my feelings, there's something I need to tell you, Senpai. Go ahead. Thank you very much. The nervous edge just kicked in, I guess.
uh,
I realized it was less a matter of showing off and more wanting someone to watch me. That is, wanting someone special to watch me. Someone I'd want to have eyes only for me. Oh no. And I thought to myself, well, for me, that special person obviously Senpai. So I think that means I'm in law. Well,
I love you.
I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. But the last thing I want to do is to make you uncomfortable, so I mean, let's stay friends.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Senpai. I'm glad you could be honest with me. And I'm still happy I told you how I felt. I don't regret anything. Even if you don't feel the same, I'll hold on to my feelings and let them drive me forward. But please, things don't have to be different between us now, okay? I love and admire you as a friend too. No matter what, that won't change. So I'd still like for me to keep your eyes on me, even just as friends. Just watch me and I promise I'll keep improving. I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
I'll do my best, Senpai. Maybe I'll find new ways to surprise you. Oh, it's already this late? I need to get to practice.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much for the coffee. Now that, if you'll excuse me. Unfortunate. I took Sumire to the train station. Ren Senpai, thank you for spending time with me today. My heart is still pounding actually. I managed to tell you how I feel. That would have been unthinkable for my past self. I really like I really feel like I've matured. And I'm really glad for your part in that, Senpai. I'm glad to hear that. I've always held on to this feeling, and I'll use it to keep moving forward. Oh, I'll be heading out soon. I'm about to have Coach Hiraguchi watch my performance. I want her to watch over me as I grow too. Okay, until next time.